What is going on, guys? What is going on? I've been quarantined for a while, so I've been reading all types of stuff. I've been reading new comics, old comics, current comics. I've been reading all comics. So I want to talk about Avengers versus X-Men. And this comic I didn't read originally because I thought this comic was a cash grab. So I didn't read it originally, so I figured, fuck it, I might as well read it now. And they actually gave it away for free on the Marvel website. So you should go to the Marvel website and download this comic for free. But basically, I want to talk about Avengers vs. X-Men, and it actually was a pretty good comic. And basically the story is that the Phoenix Force is coming to Earth. The Phoenix Force is this powerful entity that needs to inhabit a human body to, you know, wreak havoc or whatever. And depending on the person could destroy everything, or a person could do good, whatever. The Phoenix Force is coming to Earth. Nova encounters the Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force knocks Nova back to Earth. Nova warns the Avengers, similar to something in Endgame where, you know, Bruce Banner got knocked down to Earth and he told Doctor Strange that, you know, the Thanos is coming. So pretty much Nova said the Phoenix is coming. So he tells everybody the Phoenix is coming. The Avengers are trying to figure out what to do, how to stop this thing. We go on the X-Men side. Cyclops is training a character named Hope Summers, and Hope Summers is supposed to be the messiah of the mutants. She's supposed to save the mutants or whatever, because right now the mutants are extinct because there was a storyline with Scarlet Witch where she eliminated half of the mutants in the world. And she did it with her hex powers because she has some crazy hex powers, so she did it. So Hope Summers is supposed to be the messiah. Everybody knows that the Phoenix Force is going to inhabit Hope Summers, so they're training her, getting her ready, because Cyclops' idea that Hope Summers can probably, you know, save the mutant population, because the mutant population right now may be extinct. So basically the Avengers figure out that Hope Summers will be the, you know, body where the Phoenix Force inhabits. So he goes to have a discussion with Cyclops, saying, yo, listen, we need to have Hope Summers with us. We need to, you know, have her contained so we can, you know, control this thing, so we can stop the Phoenix Force. Cyclops says, no, we want her here, you can't have her. So basically the argument starts between Captain America and Cyclops, and then the X-Men and the Avengers start fighting. Wolverine is on the Avengers side fighting against the X-Men, his own people, because he has his own school of mutants. Cyclops has his own school of mutants. They're all split down the middle. Xavier is somewhere in hiding. He's nowhere to be found. So both of these two guys control schools of mutants or whatever, and they have beef with each other or whatever. So the Avengers, the X-Men start fighting or whatever. Wolverine's fighting against his own people. They think he's a traitor for fighting his own people, all that type of stuff. So Hope Summers ends up escaping, leaving, running away. So both sides are looking for Hope Summers. Wolverine's idea is to kill Hope Summers. He wants to kill Hope Summers or whatever. So he gets into a beat argument with Captain America. Captain America says, you know, you can't kill her, we need to bring her in alive. So they got in. Captain America and Wolverine actually get into a fight. Captain America ends up, you know, cheating to beat Wolverine. He ends up having like fucking Giant Man punch him in the back and then kick Wolverine out the fucking Quinjet, all that type of stupid shit, man. I don't know, man. Captain America, to me, in this comic was a real fucking bitch, man. I don't know, man. He was very annoying in this comic. But anyway, so Wolverine ends up finding Hope Summers somewhere, and they end up talking it out there. And Hope Summers tells Wolverine that, you know, she can control the powers if she gets it. She wants, you know, she wants to help or whatever. She feels she can do it, and Wolverine gives her a chance to, you know, okay, we'll see what happens, whatever. And if you don't control your powers, you know, I'm gonna kill you, pretty much. So anyway, Hope Summers ends up joining the Avengers or whatever, joining their side. Cyclops and his X-Men are trying to fight the Avengers to get Hope Summers back or whatever. So now the Phoenix Force is coming to Earth or whatever, right? Now the Phoenix Force is coming to Earth. So the Phoenix Force didn't get Hope Summers originally, so it split its energy into 5 parts, and Cyclops, Colossus, Magic, Namor, the Submariner, and Emma Frost end up getting parts of the Phoenix powers. So they're a Phoenix 5 now, so they're the most powerful powerful mutants on the Earth. So they pretty much washed up the Avengers like they were nothing. Nobody can stop these guys. But the thing is, these guys, Cyclops' idea as one of the Phoenix Five members is to make the world better. He probably, he cured diseases. He, no more war. They pretty much are dictators of the world. No more war, no more fight, no more anything. So you can't tell them nothing. If you tell them anything, they'll probably just, burn you to death or whatever. So Captain America doesn't like this. He doesn't like, dictatorship or whatever, because he's from the era of Hitler and stuff like that. So he's pretty much a character that was frozen in time and came back into the current modern world or whatever. So he doesn't like the dictatorship. So he doesn't like these guys with powers telling people what to do. So he's constantly finding ways to stop the Phoenix Five. He's sending the Avengers. The Avengers keep getting washed up by the Phoenix Five every single time. So they figured that Scarlet Witch is the only person that can hurt them. Scarlet Witch actually hurt Namor, and they end up beating Namor, and Namor lost his powers. And once a Phoenix Five member loses their powers, like Namor's powers divides into 4 and goes into the remaining 4 Phoenix Four members. Then they took out Cyclops. Then they took out Colossus and Magic. I think Spider-Man kind of did that. He kind of outsmarted them, and then they lost their powers, and then the 2 remaining powers goes into Cyclops and Emma Frost. So Emma Frost right now, those 2 guys are the most powerful beings on the planet. They have the Phoenix Force split into 2. So pretty much, I think Professor X had told Cyclops, listen, man, you need to stop this madness. If you don't stop it, I'm gonna shut your mind down. I'm gonna shut you down or whatever, right? So Cyclops just got pissed or whatever. I think he went to Chung Lung because the Avengers was hiding in Chung Lung because they couldn't stop the Phoenix Five. So he went to Chung Lung or whatever and try to get Hope Summers. And I think Hope Summers did something crazy, like she uses some type of training from Chung Lung to zap out Cyclops' powers briefly. So he had to run back to Earth or whatever, because he didn't know what the hell happened. So then at the end of it, it was one big blow up. Professor X told Cyclops, listen, man, you're done, you're finished, I'm gonna shut you down. So it was a big showdown between Cyclops and Professor X. The Avengers were in the background. It was a huge showdown. Emma Frost was there, and then Cyclops like, screw this, man. So he went and strangles Emma Frost, takes her powers from Emma Frost. So now Cyclops is the Dark Phoenix. He is the most powerful guy in the world, and he's a god. He's everything. Nobody can stop this guy. So Professor X tries to do what he can to shut this guy's power down, and Cyclops pretty much kills Professor X, kills him out. So it was like the X-Men did everything they could. Wolverine tried to fight him. Cyclops burns Wolverine to a crisp, and then it took the combined powers of Scarlet Witch and Hope Summers, because they're the only 2 that can hurt these guys. So Cyclops realized what he's done. He's done like some awful stuff. So he wants the X-Men and the Avengers to kill him. He ends up losing his powers. His powers ends up going into Hope Summers. Hope Summers becomes a Phoenix. They don't know she's a Dark Phoenix or whatever. So Hope Summers flies away or whatever. Scarlet Witch talks to Hope Summers and tells her that you have to give up the powers. You have to give it up. So pretty much Scarlet Witch says no more Phoenix, and the Phoenix Force like dissipates. It goes into the atmosphere, and what it does is it creates more mutants. So now the mutant population is going into extinction. I really wish I would have read this series when it first came out. It's very good, very well written, very well drawn. It puts you in that situation where you have to pick a side, pick your Avengers or the X-Men. So it's crazy, man. I thought the X-Men were in the right in this book, but that's just me. You definitely should read this, pick this up. It's totally for free on the Marvel app, or go on the Marvel website. This comic is good, man. I don't think it's as good as Civil War, but it's probably definitely a second. So you need to check this out. If you like my content, rate, comment, subscribe. Take it easy. Later.